My beloved child, stay still and listen closely. Something is shifting beneath the quiet surface of your life, and it's not what you think. A shadow of silence has started to crawl toward you, and by the time Saturday comes, the one you hold close in your heart will begin to vanish in ways you never imagined. The signs have already begun. Their tone has changed, their replies have grown shorter, and their presence feels more like an echo than a voice. You can sense it, can't you? The distance is not physical, it's spiritual, emotional, and guided by something far beyond your understanding. You've been feeling uneasy for days now. Restless nights, strange dreams, flashes of light that fade when you blink, as if heaven itself is trying to warn you. Archangel Michael says, what's about to happen isn't a punishment, it's protection disguised as loss. Don't skip this part, because this moment marks the turning of your destiny. By Saturday, their footsteps will start fading from your life, but what follows will awaken a truth that's been hidden from you for too long. Type Amen to get blessing 333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The person you thought you knew has been walking a fine line between love and deceit. They've been saying your name to others, but with a different tone, one that carries confusion, not devotion. Heaven has seen how many times you've forgiven what you didn't even understand. You've prayed for them, cried for them, and begged for clarity, but clarity doesn't always arrive in comfort. Sometimes, it comes wrapped in silence and distance. And this silence that's approaching, it's the loudest answer of all. Archangel Michael says, you will not chase this disappearance, because it's not your burden to bear. You are not losing someone, you are being released from someone who already left you energetically. Their heart checked out long before their presence did. When Saturday comes, the message will unfold. Maybe through a sudden text, maybe through complete silence, maybe through a truth revealed by someone unexpected. But whatever form it takes, understand, it's divine timing, not betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 444. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The angels have been rearranging your surroundings for weeks. The arguments, the delays, the cancelled plans, all of it was part of the divine exit strategy to free you. You may feel heartbreak, but what's breaking isn't your soul, it's your attachment to illusion. You've outgrown their frequency, my child. They vibrate in the realm of confusion, and you now move in truth. Don't mistake their withdrawal for rejection, it's heaven clearing your path so destiny can enter. There's someone else who has been waiting for your heart to be free. A present sent by divine design, not coincidence. But before the blessing arrives, the false connection must fade. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself emotionally. Saturday will not destroy you, it will cleanse you. You'll wake up feeling a strange mix of sadness and peace, and that's how you'll know heaven is at work. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There's a powerful energy around your heart right now. You can feel it in sudden waves, like the wind that brushes your cheek for no reason. That's your spirit adjusting to what's coming, releasing what's draining you and making space for what will bless you. The one disappearing has been carrying guilt. They know they can't offer you what you deserve, but their pride won't let them admit it. So instead of speaking truth, they will choose silence. That silence will sting at first. But later, you'll thank it, because it will echo with answers you couldn't see before. Their disappearance will reveal everything that their words tried to hide. Archangel Michael says, don't chase them when they go. Let heaven handle what human emotion cannot. This disappearance is not the end, it's the start of something pure and unexpected. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Saturday is the day the curtain falls. The secrets you sensed but never saw will finally show themselves. But listen, don't react, don't fight, don't plead. Just watch and allow the truth to arrive in full. They will try to make it seem like they need time, but time isn't the reason, they're afraid of your strength. They can't stand before the light that's awakening in you, so they will retreat to the comfort of shadows. The angels are proud of you, because you've endured storms that would have broken others. You stayed kind even when you were treated coldly. That's why heaven is stepping in to rewrite your story. By Sunday morning, you'll feel a sudden shift. The ache in your chest will lighten, and you'll know that what left was never truly meant to stay. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your spirit has been craving freedom. You were loyal to a connection that was built on half-truths, and heaven couldn't let that continue. Sometimes love is tested not by holding on, but by learning when to let go. My beloved child, your tears will not be wasted. They are watering the soil where your new destiny will grow. Every drop of pain you shed this week will bloom into unexpected blessings next month. There's a new energy being prepared for you, one that vibrates with peace, laughter, and authenticity. You'll meet someone who won't disappear, they'll stay even when storms arrive. But for that meeting to happen, this current connection must dissolve. Don't resist the process, let the old fade so the divine can unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The angels are saying, you might receive a call before Saturday. Don't rush to answer it. It's not meant to pull you back, it's meant to confirm what you already know deep inside. They might say they miss you, but you'll hear hesitation in their voice. That hesitation is truth. They miss your energy, not your heart. They miss your light, not your love. Archangel Michael says, this is your spiritual graduation. You've completed a cycle of giving your power away. Heaven will now restore everything you lost tenfold. Stay calm, stay grounded, and don't let emotion blind you. When they fade, do not chase their ghost. You're stepping into a timeline where only real love survives. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This Saturday, when you notice the silence, don't panic. Sit by yourself, breathe, and feel the release. You're not abandoned, you're being reborn. You'll start noticing small divine confirmations, a butterfly landing near you, a flickering light, a song lyric repeating a word that hits your soul. Those aren't coincidences, they're proof that heaven is guiding you out of confusion. My beloved child, you are being protected from manipulation. What's leaving your life had hidden intentions that heaven could no longer allow near your heart. This isn't loss, it's divine redirection. The space that opens up will soon be filled by something breathtaking, something you'll never have to question. Type Amen to get blessing 111. As the hours pass this week, your energy will start to rise again. You'll feel lighter, clearer, and more connected to your intuition. That's your soul saying thank you for finally choosing peace. The angels are whispering, don't look back. Every time you're tempted to reach out, take a deep breath and remind yourself, love doesn't disappear when it's real. They might watch you from afar, hoping you crumble. But heaven will keep lifting you, showing them that your light doesn't depend on anyone's presence. Saturday will end with silence, but Sunday will begin with strength. And that strength will carry you into a new era of blessings you can't even imagine yet. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Your story is not ending, it's restarting with divine clarity. The one who disappeared will soon regret underestimating your spirit. They will realize too late that they walked away from their miracle. But you, my beloved child, will not wait for that apology. You will move forward like dawn rising after a long night. You'll glow differently, speak differently, live differently. Archangel Michael says, heaven is opening a new chapter. One where your heart will be guarded by light, not pain. This is the divine promise, what's lost in confusion will return in clarity. So when Saturday arrives, don't mourn the silence. Celebrate it. Because in that silence, heaven is writing your next miracle. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The silence before a storm always feels gentle, almost innocent. But this silence wrapping around you, is the kind that carries endings hidden inside it. You can feel something slipping away in slow motion, like sand through trembling fingers, and heaven wants you to know, it's not your fault. My beloved child, you've done everything you could. You showed up, you forgave, you listened, even when your own heart begged you to stop. But destiny has decided that this connection cannot follow you into the next chapter, no matter how tightly you try to hold on. There's a faint chill in the air lately, haven't you noticed? It's not the weather, it's energy. The universe has started pulling away anything that drains your peace. And sadly, that includes the person who once promised to never leave your side. Don't be afraid when Saturday arrives and the call never comes. Don't panic when the message stays unread, or when you feel that sudden, aching emptiness. That's heaven performing divine surgery, cutting away the last tie that kept you from rising higher. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, what's being taken from you is not love, it's illusion. What's vanishing is not your happiness, it's the weight of pretending to be okay when you were breaking inside. This separation is the door to your freedom. You may cry, but those tears are sacred. Each one will wash away a memory that once made you question your worth. And when you're done crying, you'll notice, the world looks different. Colors feel brighter, the air feels lighter, and peace starts returning to your soul. They might vanish without a reason, leaving you in the middle of unfinished conversations. But remember, silence is still an answer. It's heaven's way of protecting you from hearing words that would have shattered your spirit even deeper. You won't need closure, because the truth will reveal itself naturally. You'll see their actions, their choices, and realize, you were never the problem. You were the lesson. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The moment they disappear, don't chase after the echo. Let them go with grace, because heaven is already writing a chapter filled with names and faces that won't walk away halfway through. You're stepping into a season where loyalty will finally match your love. A few days after Saturday, something unexpected will happen. A message, a new person, or a sign will appear, and it will remind you that endings are just disguised beginnings. The energy that once drained you will now transform into strength. Your angels are saying, do not mourn what was fake. The disappearance is not loss, it's clarity. It's heaven saying, you've learned enough, now it's time to rise. My beloved child, Archangel Michael stands beside you now. His sword of truth has cut every invisible cord that tied you to manipulation. You are being freed from every cycle that kept you trapped. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Saturday night might feel empty, but that emptiness will soon be filled with light. A sense of calm will descend, and though you'll miss what once was, you'll also realize that you're finally breathing again, without fear, without guessing, without pain. You'll start remembering who you were before they dimmed your light. The laughter that once disappeared will start echoing again. The songs you stopped listening to will suddenly sound beautiful again. Heaven knows you gave your all. But love, real love, never demands that you destroy yourself to keep someone else comfortable. And that's why this ending had to come, it's heaven's rescue mission in disguise. You may find old pictures or memories surfacing that night, pulling at your heart. Don't delete them in anger. Just bless them and let them go, because your story is just beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There's a powerful energy shift happening under your name right now. The energy that was once stolen from you is returning in waves. Your mind will become clearer, your emotions balanced, and your intuition sharper than ever before. You'll start noticing strange coincidences, feathers, numbers, a familiar scent passing through the wind. Those are not random. Those are confirmations that you're walking away from what wasn't meant to stay. Archangel Michael says, you are about to meet divine alignment. This disappearance will open the path for true connection, one that doesn't hide, one that doesn't leave when tested. Heaven is preparing that encounter already. When the clock turns on Saturday night, close your eyes and whisper, I release what no longer serves me. That will be your signal to the universe that you are ready for restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 888. By next week, you'll feel your confidence returning. You'll look in the mirror and see strength instead of sorrow. The glow that left your face when they started pulling away will start coming back, softer but stronger. You will also begin to see them differently. The person who once seemed untouchable will now look human, flawed, confused, and burdened by choices. You'll realize that their disappearance wasn't rejection, it was redirection. Heaven allowed them to leave because they couldn't go where you're going. The light you carry now would expose every lie they lived behind. Their journey ends where your purpose begins. My beloved child, don't look for them in memories. Look forward, because what's ahead is a love story that doesn't hurt to believe in. Type Amen to get blessing 999. When dawn breaks on Sunday, you'll feel a strange stillness. It will be peaceful, almost holy. That's the silence of healing, a sacred pause before miracles start arriving. The angels will whisper to you through simple things, a kind stranger, a song lyric, a random message that feels like it's written just for you. Pay attention, because heaven speaks in subtle ways. You'll start to feel guided toward new places, new people, and new opportunities. Trust that every step is orchestrated. Every detour, every delay, every goodbye, it was never chaos, it was choreography. Archangel Michael says, "The one who disappeared has served their purpose. Let them go, and heaven will send you the one who stays." Type Amen to get blessing 111. Don't regret your softness. Don't regret believing in love that couldn't see your worth. You were meant to love deeply, that's your gift, not your weakness. The person leaving your life will one day remember your kindness and realize what they lost. But by then, you'll be far ahead, wrapped in peace that no apology can disrupt. The universe always balances energy. What you gave in silence will return in abundance. What you lost in confusion will return in clarity. What left in deceit will return in loyalty. Saturday's disappearance is not your ending, it's your rebirth. The angels are turning your heartbreak into your crown. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Now breathe, my beloved child. Heaven has seen your suffering, your patience, and your pain. None of it will go unrewarded. The moment they walk away, heaven will walk in. A miracle is being prepared in secret. You may not see it yet, but it's already unfolding behind the scenes. You'll feel it first in your energy, then in your reality. The days ahead will test your strength, but they will also reveal your divine identity. You were never meant to beg for love, you were meant to be chosen by it freely. By next month, what hurt you will no longer hold power over you. You'll smile again, but this time, it'll be real. Type Amen to get blessing 333. My beloved child, heaven is still not finished revealing the truth. You might think Saturday's silence will be the final chapter, but it's only the doorway. After that moment, a series of hidden signs will begin to appear, proof that this separation was written long before you even met. Don't skip this, because this is where your destiny begins to bloom. You've spent so long waiting for someone to see your heart, to match your loyalty, to love you the way you've loved them. Heaven saw how patient you've been, how many nights you stared at your phone hoping for a message that never came. This upcoming Saturday will feel heavy at first. You'll notice your energy shift, like something invisible pulling away. You'll try to fight it, but your spirit will whisper, "Let go." And when you finally do, you'll feel the first wave of freedom that's been waiting to reach you. Don't resist this ending, because what's leaving your life isn't your soulmate, it's your lesson. The one who disappears will do it in silence, but heaven will speak louder through that quiet than they ever did with words. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They may pretend everything is fine now, but deep down, their spirit knows it's over. They feel the pull too, even if they deny it. Their soul is being separated from yours by divine command, because their intentions could no longer walk beside your purity. Archangel Michael says, what's happening is divine justice. The lies they whispered behind closed doors are being brought into the light. Every mask they wore is crumbling. Every secret they hid is echoing through the heavens. You might receive unexpected information this week, something that confirms what your intuition has been telling you for months. Don't react with anger, respond with silence. Your silence will speak louder than confrontation ever could. And when you stay silent, watch how heaven defends you in ways no words could. Watch how truth begins to chase the one who betrayed you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Saturday's disappearance will hurt, but it's the kind of hurt that heals. The kind that clears space for blessings to arrive. You'll wake up the next day feeling lighter, as if a spiritual weight has been lifted off your chest. You'll begin noticing how peaceful your mornings become. The anxiety that once filled your stomach will fade. You'll feel peace where panic used to live. That's how you'll know heaven is replacing chaos with calm. There will come a moment, maybe days later, when they'll try to return. They'll test your energy, sending a message just to see if you still respond. But my beloved child, don't reopen that door. That door leads backward, not forward. Archangel Michael says, when heaven closes a chapter, don't rewrite it with your tears. You are walking toward a miracle that needs both of your hands free. Don't carry the past while reaching for the future. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The energy surrounding you will begin to glow differently. Even strangers will notice. You'll receive compliments about how peaceful you seem, how radiant you look. They won't realize it's because heaven replaced your heartbreak with divine energy. You'll sleep deeper. Your dreams will start showing symbols, keys, doors, white light, feathers, names you haven't heard in years. All of these are spiritual confirmations that your transformation is unfolding. Archangel Michael says, the one who disappears this Saturday isn't leaving because they won. They're leaving because they can't stand beside what's blessed. Your energy has risen too high for deceit to survive near it. Don't fear the void that follows. The void is where miracles are born. And soon, something extraordinary will take root in that space, something pure, something meant, something divine. Type Amen to get blessing 777. My beloved child, heaven's hand is now upon your timeline. What looked like a loss will soon reveal itself as alignment. You'll understand why certain doors closed, why certain people faded, and why certain emotions had to die. They were preparing you for the kind of connection that doesn't run when tested. The one who truly loves you won't disappear, they'll anchor themselves beside you when life shakes. The person fading from your life will begin to see the difference soon. Their nights will grow longer, their spirit restless, their peace unsettled. They'll realize they left behind the very light they needed most. But by then, heaven will have already moved you forward, toward laughter, toward safety, toward someone who will treat your heart like a temple, not a convenience. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The angels have a message for you tonight: do not chase, attract. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. The energy you radiate now will draw people who match it, calm, loyal, and true. Every betrayal is a spiritual detox. It empties the spaces that cannot hold love. That's why this ending is necessary. It's purifying your path for something 10 times greater. You might feel a sudden rush of emotions late at night. Let them flow, but don't dwell. Cry if you must, then rise. Because once you do, heaven will send waves of confirmation that you're being lifted higher than ever before. Archangel Michael says, the silence they leave behind will be your victory song. What was meant to break you will instead make you unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 999. When the sun rises after Saturday, something sacred will shift. The birds will sound clearer, the light will feel softer, and your heart will sense something divine watching over you. That's not your imagination, it's your angels standing guard. You'll begin noticing repeating numbers, especially 1111, 222, and 333. These are signs that your spiritual path has officially realigned. Every blessing that was delayed is now being released. The universe doesn't punish, it prepares. Everything that left your life did so to make space for what was promised. Your patience has reached heaven's ears, and now, heaven responds. My beloved child, remember this, disappearance is not the end. It's divine preparation. And the next time someone enters your life, they won't vanish, they'll vow to stay. Type Amen to get blessing 111. This is your divine turning point. The storm is ending, and clarity is rising like sunlight after rain. Don't mourn who's leaving, thank them, bless them, and move forward without regret. Soon, you'll see why heaven had to break your heart open, to make room for real love, true abundance, and peace that never disappears. You'll walk through the next weeks with quiet strength, feeling guided at every step. The angels will align new opportunities, messages, calls, unexpected invitations, all leading you closer to the life you were always meant to live. Don't second-guess it, receive it with open arms. Archangel Michael says, heaven is rewriting your story. From this moment forward, nothing will be taken, only restored. Type Amen to get blessing 222. And when you look back one day, you'll smile, not because the pain was easy, but because it transformed you. You'll realize that the one who disappeared was never your destination, they were just a chapter teaching you how to recognize true love when it comes. You will walk with more confidence, speak with more peace, and love with more wisdom. You'll stop chasing, and start attracting. You'll stop explaining, and start being understood. Heaven's favor is now marking your life. Every tear has become a seed, and soon, you'll harvest miracles beyond your imagination. Saturday won't end your story, it will crown it. And when that day comes, remember, angels never remove without replacing. What's leaving your life today is making room for something divine tomorrow. Type Amen to get blessing 333.